A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello there and welcome to the show. I'm Mike.
And I'm Celine.
And here we are in day 2 of our 3-day look at the story of Dr. Dolittle. The famous movie was actually a book long before Eddie Murphy ever became Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle was a normal doctor who just had
Originally.
he was a human doctor who had a passion for animals. He loved to collect animals. But the problem was that sometimes his animals would scare away his patients.
That's right.
That was a problem until one day something really weird happened.
A parrot taught him how to talk animal languages.
That's right. One of his parrots started speaking to him, said, "Don't take care of humans, take care of animals. I will teach you how to speak to them." And that's what happened. So Dr. Dolittle became a very famous and successful vet or animal doctor. And all of this was great, except for his sister who he lived with. Well, she couldn't take living in a zoo. She didn't like living surrounded by crazy animals like a crocodile. So she left. But that kind of made Dr. Dolittle have a bit more freedom.
So more room for more animals.
Room. That's right. He doesn't have a roommate. He can do what he wants now, walk around with no pants on or whatever. That would be weird. But now we're going to see what he's going to do with his new freedom. I think he's going to be hitting the road. He's going to be going off on an adventure. So all we can do is start reading today's article to find out more.
The story of Dr. Dolittle.
One day, Dr. Dolittle sets off for Africa. All the monkeys in the monkey kingdom are sick. However, his ship crashes on the coast. Dr. Dolittle and his animals have to walk. The king of Jolajinki stops them as they pass through his country.
"I don't want white men in my land,"
he says.
"White men only cause trouble."
He puts Dr. Dolittle in prison. Luckily, Polynesia tricks the king. She hides under his bed one night.
"I'm Dr. Dolittle, and I have special powers," she says. "Let us go or I'll make you all sick."
The king lets them go, and they finally arrive in the monkey kingdom.
Word power!
Kingdom. Kingdom. The young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people. The young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people. Coast. Coast. We live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing. We live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing. Trick. Trick. Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her. Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her. Hide. Hide. Hide, hid, hidden. Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her. Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her.
认识字汇
Crash. Prison.
Okay, so what do we see in the first sentence? Yes, it is time for a trip. One day, Dr. Dolittle sets off for Africa.
That's
Wow,
far
if you want to see
away.
some of the coolest animals in the world, the continent of Africa is definitely a great place to go.
有一天的这个 Doolittle 医生呢，他就前往非洲 Africa, set off for some place，就是说前往某地的意思啦。
Yeah, it's like to leave, right? You could say Dr. Dolittle leaves for Africa. Have you ever visited Africa? Oh, you've got to go. It's the best.
Have you?
Yes, I went to Kenya when I was a kid. Oh, it was wonderful. Such memories, such animals, such magnificent natural
you
wonder.
should go again.
I should go again. You're right. I'd love to go again. It's far. Anyways, yes, definitely go to Africa if you ever have the chance. Because in Africa, you'll see many amazing things, including monkeys. We actually didn't see many monkeys. We saw baboons. But not a lot of monkeys. They're more in the forests, I guess, right? Anyways, let's talk about the monkeys in our story. All the monkeys in the monkey kingdom are sick. I've never heard of the monkey kingdom. That sounds amazing. Like Planet of the Apes. Because a kingdom, we kind of associate that with people and countries and, kings. But it's a word power word, so let's check it out. It's a noun and it's spelled Kingdom. Kingdom. As I mentioned, kingdom is a word we often use when talking about politics and countries and things like that. Well, basically, a kingdom is just a country that is ruled by a king or a queen. Maybe it is today, possibly Thailand. You could say today is definitely still a kingdom. The king still has lots of power there. Britain is also known as the United Kingdom. The queen doesn't really do a lot of the politics of Britain these days, but she is kind of, in charge if you look at the rules. And of course, she's a queen, but we still call it a kingdom. So today, a lot of countries vote for presidents. There aren't a lot of kingdoms around, but in the past, in history, or still in the names of some countries today, we find this word kingdom. The example sentence says, the young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people. The young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people.
OK， 我们看到这个名词 kingdom，你应该猜得到是什么意思。King 是国王的意思，那国王统治的范围呢，就是 kingdom， 就是王国的意思啦。那例句刚意思呢，就是说，这位年轻的国王统治他的王国，并关心他的子民。那这句话我们了解到 Doolittle 为什么要来到非洲，因为这个猴子王国里所有的猴子都生病了 ，They are all sick.
That is not good. In the monkey kingdom, however, we read on, however, his ship crashes on the coast. Looks like Dr. Dolittle will be staying there for a while.
The trip didn't start off.
Didn't start off so well. No.
OK， 看来呢，他是搭船去的哦，但是他的船到底发生了什么事情呢
Yeah, we read there that his ship crashed on the coast. Coast is a noun and it's spelled C-O-A-S-T. Coast. Coast is a word we often use in geography when talking about the land or reading maps or things like that. Basically, it's just where the land meets the sea. That's all the coast is. It comes in different shapes and sizes. You can have some beaches. That might be that part of the coast. Or you could go to another area where it's really rocky or it has cliffs that just drop down and the land ends and there's the ocean. That's also the coast. So we're not really describing what it looks like. We're just saying this is where the land ends and that's where the sea begins. That edge, that border is the coast. For example, we live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing. We live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing.
好，我们看到这个 coast， 它是名词，那意思是海岸。例句呢，意思就是说，我们住在这个国家海岸附近，所以呢，我们经常去捕鱼。那 crash 是一个动词，意思呢就是撞坏，像是 the car crashed into a tree， 就是说这个车子撞到这个叫什么？一棵树哦 ，the car crashed into a tree。所以这句话的意思呢，就是说他的船啊在岸边。撞了，然后沉了。
Okay, so let's see what happens. Here they are. Their boat is crashed on the coast of the Monkey Kingdom. What are they going to do? This is a bit of a problem. It says Dr. Dolittle and his animals have to walk. Yeah, there's no taxis or cars or buses there, so they have to walk and try to get to safety, try to get some help.
Try to get to the kingdom.
That would be good too. That's where they could find safety and help.
OK, Doolittle 医生和他的这个动物们呢，必须要用走的耶。
And there they meet a king. How lucky. It says the king of Jolijinki stops them as they pass through his country. Well, sure, if it's a king, that means that person rules the country. Even a king with a weird name like Jolijinki has a lot of power and you have to give respect. So he is allowed to stop Dr. Dolittle and his animals because this is his land. This is his country.
OK， 他们走进了哪里？走进了这个乔里金克国的时候呢，这个国家的国王就阻止他们前进，说不可以走，不可以走了。
All right, so there seems to be a problem now. It says, I don't want white men in my land, he says. This is King Jolijinki. And of course, yes, white men in Africa, not a real great history there, so I'm not too surprised that he says that. But of course, being a king, he can stop you for doing whatever he wants, because he's the king.
He rules.
There you go.
OK， 我不想要白人在我的国家里哦，这个国王这样说。
And again, relating the real history of Africa, white men only cause trouble. He puts Dr. Dolittle in prison. This is King Jolijinki's problem. I don't want white people. They cause trouble. You're a white guy, Dr. Dolittle. I'm putting you in jail.
白人只会造成麻烦
Doesn't want him in there causing trouble.
然后他把什么呢 ？Dr. Dolittle 关进监狱里了。Put somebody in prison 就是说把人关进大牢里的意思咯。
But remember, Dr. Dolittle is traveling with his animal friends, and they are there to help him out. So we read, luckily, Polynesia tricks the king. Polynesia was the parrot. Remember the talking parrot from day one? And Polynesia, in trying to get Dr. Dolittle released or set free, Polynesia manages to trick the king. To trick here, it's a verb, and it's spelled T-R-I-C-K, to trick. Now, to trick is basically to make someone believe something is true when it's not actually true. And I can hear you all going, wait, isn't that called lying? Yeah, it is kind of. But generally when you lie, you're trying to do it for your own selfish reasons. You can trick someone though just for fun, right? Like April Fools. You might trick your brother, sister, best friend, something like that. But you are kind of making them look silly. You're making them believe something, but then surprise them by showing, haha, that's not true. So you can trick people to be mean or to commit a crime even. But generally when we're talking about I tricked someone, we're kind of saying it was kind of a fun game and they didn't know and then we surprised them with the truth. So definitely don't trick people for the wrong reasons. But if it's just for fun, it's okay to trick your friends and loved ones. For example, Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her. Oh, Grace. Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her.
OK， 我们看到 trick 是一个动词，那意思呢就是捉弄、哄骗。那常见的搭配用法就是 trick somebody into doing something， 意思就是说骗某人去做某件事情啦。那例句的意思就是说 Grace 欺骗她的弟弟，就是耍他的意思哦，让他为他洗碗哦。那回到文章上，波利尼西亚他又出场了，他帮了 Dolittle 一个大忙。他说文章里说什么呢？幸运的是，波利尼西亚他哄骗了，耍了国王。
So how does Polynesia the parrot trick the king Jolijinki? Well, it says she hides under his bed one night.
OK， 有一天他晚上呢就躲在国王的床底下哦。
There's probably more to the trick than just hiding under his bed. That's not a great trick, and
He must have said something.
it won't get Dr. Dolittle out of jail. So we'll find out more later, but we have to look at this verb to hide. That's H-I-D-E, to hide. Now, hide is one of those irregular verbs, so the past tense would be hide, hid, and hidden, all right? But when we use this verb, no matter what, we're talking about going somewhere where no one can find you or see you. If you're trying to play a game with your friends and you're trying to hide from them, you might find a closet to go into or a tree to stand behind or a bush to crouch down behind, and they'll look for you and they can't see you, all right? Now, when we hide things, it's different from losing them. When you lose something, you put it somewhere and you can't remember where it is. When you hide something, you put it there and you try to cover it. You try to make it so that people don't see. This is not an accident. This is something you are doing in order so that people can't find or can't see something. For example, Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her. Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her.
我们看到这个动词 hide， 它是这个躲藏的意思。那刚刚例句意思就是说，这个 Lila 她躲在门后面，这样子让她的老师没办法看到她哦。Okay, let's see the next line.
Yes, and so Polynesia the parrot decided to hide under the king's bed, and then what? Well, we find out. I'm Dr. Dolittle, and I have special powers. She says, that was my
That's a parrot
That was
voice.
my talking parrot voice. Yeah, I have no idea what parrots sound like, so don't criticize me. I'm Dr. Dolittle, and I have special powers, she says.
Okay, that's Mike. Okay,
That was me.
okay, 我是 Doolittle 医生，我有特异功能哦。他说 ，powers 是能力、本领的意思。那这边 special powers 指的呢就是特别能力，也就是特异功能的意思。
And the parrot continues, let us go or I'll make you all sick. I got it. It's the classic pretend to be a powerful magician so that the tribesmen let you go trick. I've done it a million times.
Really?
No, not really. But you do see it in stories. Basically, the parrot is trying to scare the king into believing that Dr. Dolittle is like a super powerful magician.
That's right.
And if the king doesn't let him go, they're in big trouble.
对，所以波利尼西亚就威胁了国王，他说，哎，你让我们离开哦，不然就让你们都生病。
Yeah, exactly. So it works. Of course it works. It works. The king lets them go and they finally arrive in the monkey kingdom.
哦，国王就放了他们哦，他们终于抵达这个猴子王国 （Monkey Kingdom）。
So there you go. They've reached their destination, the land of the monkeys. Haven't met them. Oh, so King Jolliginki isn't a monkey. He's just some king.
Yeah, probably
guess.
African.
So he's just a local. I thought he was the monkey king. All right. I don't know. Anyways, let's go to today's magic box right now, and then we'll be back with our review time. Meanwhile, I'm going to read the story.
Again.
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 我是 Casey。话说最近 Casey 有个朋友开始了他的徒步环岛旅行。徒步，用想的就觉得我永远都做不到吧。My friend just set off on her trip to walk around Taiwan. My friend just set off on her trip to walk around Taiwan. 这句话里面的 set off 有着启程、动身前往某个地方的意思。Set off 后面常常接介系词 for 再加某一个地点，表示你要前往哪里。像是 Simon set off for Paris last night. Simon set off for Paris last night. Simon 昨天晚上动身去巴黎了。英文里面说出发去哪里的说法其实还蛮多的哦，今天就让 Casey 来帮你整理起来吧。除了刚才说的 set off 之外，长得很相似的 set out 一样也有出发的意思，它用法跟 set off 是一样的，所以我们也可以说 We set out for the supermarket to buy some food. We set out for the supermarket to buy some food. 我们出发去超市买一些食物。再来呢，还有很常见的 head over to somewhere， 也是一样的意思哦。像是 I'm heading over to your house right now. I'm heading over to your house right now. 我现在正在前往你家的路上。这边的 head 当作动词，有前往的意思。好啦，学了这么多片语，是时候来一个小测验复习一下，该怎么用刚刚学过的片语之一 set off 来翻译以下这一句话。我明天一早就要动身前往台北了。休息一下，答案马上揭晓喽，拜拜。The answer is I'm going to set off for Taipei tomorrow morning. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
Hello there and welcome back. It's time for a review, for a very, very quick review. Remember, kingdom, coast, trick, hide. Those were our 4 new words for today. So, yesterday we played 20 questions and you amazingly chose the word parrot. And I even more amazingly guessed it in less than 20 questions.
Yeah. Amazing,
it wasn't
Mike.
that hard, actually. So today we're going to do the same, but today the lovely Celine will be guessing and I will be thinking of the word and I have thought of the word. Go!
Okay,
20 questions. Remember, 20 questions, only yes or no answers allowed. Go!
is it a place?
Yes.
Okay, so it must be a noun. Is it near the sea?
No.
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 So I have coast and kingdom. Is it ruled by a king?
No.
No. No. It's not near near a sea. No. No, really? Can you sail to the place?
No. Well, maybe, no.
Is it a place even?
Could be.
Could be.
That's not a yes or no answer. Yes. Yes, it's a place.
This is a place. Is it a coast?
Nope.
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 Is it an action?
Nope. Nope.
Are you tricking me?
No.
Is it a kingdom?
Yes, very, very good.
Why?
Because you said, is it ruled by a king? And sometimes they're ruled by queens. So I can't really
that's
say
true.
yes, because only sometimes.
I think you tricked me anyway.
Well, sort of. Maybe also you tricked yourself a little bit too.
Okay.
You gotta be careful with your questions, because if your question is a little weird, you might think the wrong thing. So there you go, the power of 20 questions. Try it out. It's a great logic exercise, and you'll be sure to get angry with your friends after you play it. So it's lots of fun.
Yeah, like I did.
Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow for part 3 of Dr. Dolittle when he strikes back. Right?
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
will.
Yeah.
The story of Dr. Dolittle.
One day, Dr. Dolittle sets off for Africa. All the monkeys in the monkey kingdom are sick. However, his ship crashes on the coast. Dr. Dolittle and his animals have to walk. The king of Jolajinki stops them as they pass through his country.
I don't want white men in my land.
He says.
White men only cause trouble.
He puts Dr. Dolittle in prison. Luckily, Polynesia tricks the king. She hides under his bed one night.
I'm Dr. Dolittle, and I have special powers, she says. Let us go or I'll make you all sick.
The king lets them go, and they finally arrive in the monkey kingdom.
Word power!
Kingdom. Kingdom. The young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people. The young king rules his kingdom and cares for his people. Coast. Coast. We live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing. We live near the coast of this country, so we often go fishing. Trick. Trick. Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her. Grace tricked her little brother and made him wash the dishes for her. Hide. Hide. Hide, hid, hidden. Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her. Lila hid behind the door so her teacher couldn't see her.
认识字汇。
crash, prison.